Hi everyone. This week we read a double sedra, Nitzavim Vayelech. The first parsha, Nitzavim, means standing firm. Atem Nitzavim Hayom Kulchem. In its opening words, Moshe, on the last day of his life, tells the Jewish people, "You are standing firm here today." And then he goes on to describe and explain the covenant between the Jewish people and Hashem. There are two words used in Hebrew to say stand. The first one is omed, meaning stand. The second one, nitzav, which means to stand straight. Stand up with confidence and with positive energy. And we see this word nitzav, standing straight, used many times throughout the Torah. For example, when Moshe goes before Pharaoh and tells him, "We're no longer slaves, let our people go," Hashem tells him, "Hityatsev lifnei Pharaoh." Stand strong, stand with confidence before Pharaoh to tell him that the people are going to leave Egypt. When the Jews leave Egypt and arrive at the Red Sea, and the sea's blocking them, the Torah says, "Hityatzvu u'ra'u et Yeshuat Hashem." Stand there with confidence and see the miracles of Hashem, who is about to split the Red Sea. And again, at Har Sinai, when we receive the Torah says, "Hityatzvu b'tachtit hahar." Stand there, straight, with confidence to receive the Torah. When we stand straight, we receive a blessing. When you stand with confidence, we can see further, we can see others, we get a sense of who we are happy with what we have, and we know where we're going. The lesson is that Jewish people should stand straight with confidence and trust in Hashem. Interestingly, the second parsha is the opposite of standing straight. The second parsha is Vayelech, which means to go. Vayelech Moshe. Moshe went and said the following words to the Jewish people. It's interesting that one parsha talks about standing, Nitzavim, and one parsha talks about going, Vayelech. And this is a very important lesson in our daily lives, because we often display these two very different features. On the one hand, we like to move, Vayelech. We are dynamic. We progress. We like to discover. We like to change. On the other hand, the opposite feature, which is also very important, is we like to stand. We like to strengthen our position, to consolidate, to be confident in our values and in our goals. And these two features are very important in the business world, in our careers. And they are equally important in the Jewish world, especially as Rosh Hashanah is on its way. We have a Torah which is fixed. It's fixed in its values, but it is relevant to us today. These values take us through our daily lives. We have prayers which are fixed. Often we say the same words on a daily basis. We sing the same songs, but we have to approach them in our own individual way and make them relevant to us. And finally, we have the mitzvot, which have a fixed structure, and the ideal Jewish lifestyle. But there is a personal way and an individual way we approach these mitzvot. We all have different abilities and different tools, and we approach these mitzvot on an individual basis. These are very important lessons. The mixture between standing tall with confidence and having change and movement and going forward and making it relevant to our daily lives. As Rosh Hashanah comes and we dip our apple into the honey, we can think of another very important message. What is the point of dipping apple into honey? Why these specific foods? Well, we know that honey is a preservative. It can last for thousands and thousands of years. On the other hand, an apple needs to be eaten fresh. As soon as you cut up an apple, within a few minutes, that apple already starts going brown. So we take these two seemingly opposite types of food, one that can be preserved for generations and generations, and one that needs to be eaten fresh. And we dip our apple into honey and we eat it together. And it shows us that our Torah values, which were given to us thousands of years ago, need to be preserved and need to be made relevant in today's generation. This is the message of this week's parsha: to be strong and to be confident and to stand straight with a twinkle in our eye, but also to move forward and to make it relevant to our daily lives and bring the Torah's values into our lives. Wishing you all a very good Shabbos and a Shana Tova. May you have a happy and sweet New Year.